One day, in the enchanted forest, my nieces and my nephew came to my visit at my apartment. They are Megan Williams and her siblings, Danny and Molly. They told me that there's danger in the forest. The wicked coachman came to hunt down Todd the fox. While the coachman, Foulfellow, and the goons were out looking for Todd, Vixie and Alu came out of nowhere. They came to prevent them from hunting down Todd. As Alu fought with Foulfellow, she chased him up to the edge of a hill. Foulfellow tried one last time to finish off Alu, but the wicked fox lost his balance and went tumbling down the hill with a giant boulder rolling down after him. As Vixie fought with the coachman, Megan, Danny, and Molly came to her rescue. They knocked down the wicked coachman. Later, some cops came along and they arrested the coachman. The coachman was sent to jail, never to be seen again. The kids cheered. Vixie and Alu are safe at last. Twilight, Sparkle, and Todd are close friends. They went on so many adventures together. One day, at my apartment, I was planning on giving my nephew a present for his birthday. It was a large robotic ape named Bruno. While I was out looking for something else, Todd and Twilight curiously opened the box and out come the ape, Bruno. He introduced himself and, well, he even told them how good he was for a toy any kid could get.
Ta-da! All right! Kid, you ain't seen nothing yet. Just my way of saying a big happy birthday to little old you.
Curious about the forest, Bruno wandered off by himself. Spike, Twilight, and Todd followed him close behind. When they caught up with him after their little search, they've seen that Bruno accidentally stumbled into an abandoned circus. Unfortunately, the ape fled in fear. Suddenly, from the shadows stepped the evil ringmaster and his henchman, Giblet the clown. They captured Twilight and they locked her in a cage. The ringmaster was planning on turning Twilight into puppy chow after he kills her. Meanwhile, Bruno was running in frantic. Bruno tells Copper and Todd that Twilight had been caught. After an argument, and after they freed the circus animals, Todd have rescued Twilight and got her out of the cage. As they ran to a bridge, the ringmaster and Giblet cornered them, and they're ready to finish them off. Just as the ringmaster and the clown were about to strike down the fox and the little pony, Launchpad came out of nowhere and battled the two villains. With a single powerful blow, Launchpad knocked both the ringmaster and his minion into the river far below. After the two villains fell to their deaths, Todd and Twilight went into the forest. Once there, they began arguing about a little something. When Todd told Twilight that she should have kept the ape in the box instead of opening it, Twilight got very angry with Todd and she called him a spoiled brat. Todd shouted, "A spoiled brat? My dad was a spoiled brat! What's the matter with you, Twilight?" The fox walked away in anger, leaving the little pony alone. Later that evening, Twilight returned to my apartment. Twilight was sad. Todd had hurt her feelings. I tried to cheer her up, but she told me that she was just not in the mood right now. She breaks down crying in despair. Spike and I have to let her have a few moments alone. The next day, at the mansion, LeFou, went to tell Todd, who was feeling ashamed about what he said to Twilight yesterday. Well, I told him that I've already sent Bruno the ape to my nephew for his birthday. Todd was surprised to hear that. When Twilight and Spike came along, the fox and the little pony apologized to one another, and they became the best of friends once again. We will always be friends forever. Yeah, forever. Sometimes, on warm summer nights, Todd and Vixie would leave the forest and sit on a hill overlooking Copper and Alu's home. Todd and Twilight Sparkle had brought happiness back to the enchanted forest. Oodalali!